So, Kat, you talked about, adding Rudy over the summer. Talk a little bit about just the adjustment that took and kind of just the team dynamic of adding another big man.
It was definitely something I wasn't ready for. I remember being in London and getting that call, so I didn't actually have no idea that was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of, I was told by social media like everybody else, so that was something. But it was definitely an adjustment because I had played 4 in my career with Gorgui Dieng playing the 5, so I was kind of prepared for it.
Mm-hmm.
In college, when I was coming up, I was actually the 4. Willie Cauley-Stein was the 5, so I had idea of what to do. But someone like Rudy, I ain't played with someone like that talent Rudy has, so I was kind of thrown off because I was also the 5. So it made me, of course, I had to move to the 4. So it kind of changed how my off season was going to be approached because you when Rudy got traded, it was like July.
Yeah.
So July, I'm already started my off season workouts as a 5 and preparing for the 5, watching film to be the 5, and then all of a sudden halfway during the off season, it's like throw all that shit out the window. Now you're at the 4. So I definitely it was a change for me because I didn't ever know I was not going to be the 5 again. So it kind of was different, but I made the most of it, and I was ready for the challenge. I love challenges. I love competing at the highest level, and that was a challenge that I don't think a lot of us expected and need to succeed at. So I love that there was that doubt that made it fun. So until I got hurt, I felt I was playing really well. I was playing some of the best basketball of my career, and obviously got hurt, came back. I felt like I picked up where I left off, and season just didn't go the way we wanted.
I want to hear your take though on
our season,
your highs, your lows.
Where do I start?
Let's give us the highs. What was the positives?
Positives was we made the playoffs, fought through a lot of adversity, had a lot of injuries, including myself, and we still found a way to get it done. Give ourselves a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really proud of our guys. We had a lot of guys because of the injuries that got to step up, show their game, and I think they're going to get paid this summer for it. So and it's a blessing. It was a blessing for some families, and that's all you can ask for.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the lows?
Injuries again. We didn't meet the expectations that was set for us. It took us a lot longer to gel because of preseason. Rudy was hurt from the France team, and then I got sick, and then we finally got in the season, and we started, finally figuring things out. Then I got hurt, so now it's a whole another thing. Now we had to change, and then when I finally come back, it's like 6 games left in the season, and it was a lot of there was never like an actual flow. I feel like for Yah like was trying to figure it out, but Yah had an actual flow, like things was working out. So. Like, we never had a chance to really get a flow. It was like kind of just every day we stepped out there with the talent we had and tried to make the most of it,
Right.
But I think that for me, the low will be like not making the second or third round at least, because I thought that we had that kind of talent. We had that kind of team. We had that kind of character.
Absolutely.
So I think like making the first round and not making it out was disappointing to say the least.
Have you heard Giannis's failure comment?
Yes. I have.
So, and I'm not saying
I didn't see it social media, but my girl showed it to me, and I think it's the right one I'm talking about. The one where he got mad at the reporter?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so I viewed our season as a failure just because of, the roster we had, and this is going on our 4th year. Like, we've had all and everything that we needed to be one of the last team and ultimately the only team standing. Injuries obviously played a part in that, so we couldn't get there. For you guys have the roster.
Yes.
But everything is fresh for y'all. Yeah, it was aggressive. Yeah, it was strong. You guys got the roster, but
I'm getting tired. I'm picking the energy up.
Let's be honest about it. This is y'all first go around.
Yeah.
Mike being there.
Yeah.
Trading for
halfway
Rudy.
through the season, that's something we didn't even get to talk about.
Right.
You have a point guard, and then you trade an all-star for another all-star. Now you got to figure out a whole nother game.
Game, right. So with all of that, do you guys view this season as a failure for you guys?
Yes.
How so?
Quick one.
Break that down.
Yes.
I only say it's a failure because we made these big trades and stuff to succeed in the playoffs, and the fact that we didn't make it out the first round, I feel like obviously it's a failure for us because we want to win a championship.
Right.
We want to have a chance,
Right.
I think that, he's right in what he says that, you never fail. Like you the fact that we went out there and gave it all we had and things didn't work out doesn't mean you're a failure. It just wasn't your year. Like, there's always going to be 29 teams that's not their year.
Right.
So,
that's
for me personally, I just had goals that were set. Like, I had set that I wanted us to, at bare minimum, make the second round, go to 6 to 7 games, and just, get beat by a team that was just better than us that round or that night. Not saying I would like it, but I'm saying like that's a goal. That was something I wanted to get second round, third round, stuff like that. But we didn't make it. So, obviously it hurts, and that's something I'll live with. But that's why I'm saying it's a failure. I don't think it was a failure for us getting people paid and doing what I do as a leader, making people better men and also getting their families taken care of. I think I accomplished that goal. But as a team, I feel like, I wanted us to do more.
All right, Jackie, it's time to check in on our picks again.
Shh. It's playoff times, man. It's getting serious right now. I got to focus.
I just won big thanks to Jamal Murray and the Joker beating their projections. How'd you do this week?
There you go again. I'm up as always. And people don't even know what we're talking about, man. Let the people know we're talking about Prize Picks.
So Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app where you pick 2 to 6 players like the video on your screen, then pick if they will have more or less than their Prize Picks projection. You aren't competing against other people. It's just you versus the projections available. So Jackie, tell me about an entry that you won on this week.
Well, all I did is projected that Stephen Curry was going to get more points than he was projected to get, and Jimmy Butler just did the same thing. I've just picked more and more because that's all it was. And you know what? I know how much money I won too. But tell the Prize Pick people how much they can win.
So you can win up to 25 times your money on any entry. And on top of that, all first-time users that deposit and use our promo code PODCASTP will receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100.
That means if you deposit $20, Prize Picks will give you $20. If you deposit $100, Prize Picks will give you $100. Cha-ching!
Cha-ching.